Drink podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Ed Payne.
And I am as well. But today we are talking about the Toy Hall of Fame.
Toy Hall of Fame. You got it.
Right here in Rochester, New York. I don't know why we haven't talked about this before.
I know.
We're always doing like local stuff and this local and that and this and that.
Yep.
But it's finally time to talk about these toys and look at. We're going to be going through these toys and it's going to bring us back to, you know what I mean? Like we're going to go down memory lane. We're going to be like, oh shit.
Yep.
I have yet to even look at the list yet.
Same. So I opened up the website, I checked out a couple little things, and then I was like, okay, done.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool though, because the way we're going to do this is, so they started inducting toys in 98.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go year by year. So I'll do 90. I'll do 98, he'll do 99.
Yeah.
We'll go back and forth for the first 12 years.
Yeah.
And then on the next show in part 2, we'll do 2010 to 2022. So we're going to go over all the toys that were inducted each year. And
it's going to be sweet.
And talk a little bit about each one.
Oh my god, because you know everybody A has a favorite toy.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
B has a story to go with any one of these toys that's going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Regardless of, you know, whatever's going to be inducted, you know what I'm saying? But first, I'm going to read this really quick. To get into the Toy Hall of Fame,
Okay.
it has to have 4 things.
Oh, okay.
Yep. In potential Hall of Fame inductees, the Strong looks for 4 qualities, museum officials said. Iconic status,
Okay.
enough longevity to be enjoyed by multiple different generations,
Okay.
a sense that the toy fosters learning, creativity, or discovery,
Okay.
and some kind of innovation in play or toy design.
Oh, all right.
So there's a lot that
It's very specific.
goes into...
Yeah.
So you're talking games for generations, or, you know...
So like fidget spinners are not going to be in it.
I hope not.
Yeah. No, they won't, because it was one small part of one generation.
Oh my
and
god. That was like a 5-second...
Those are the worst.
Yeah, those were the worst. That show was funny as hell, though.
Yeah.
So yes, those 4 things is what, you know, get you into the Toy Hall of Fame. Did you have a favorite toy growing up?
Oh man, I mean, I think overall, I think my favorite toys as a whole throughout my childhood were, oh man, I don't know if I have one solitary favorite. I mean, Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, for sure. I had a whole Rubbermaid container full of them.
Forgot about
I
those.
played with them all the time, and
Damn.
Army Men.
Like G.I. Joes and...
No, the little green
plastic?
ones. The little green ones. Yeah, dude. I used to
my-
have battalions of those shits, dude. Thousands.
Did you build, like, a field?
Oh yeah. So me and my buddy Teddy, I remember this very one specific time like it was yesterday. We
Forgot about those things.
We made, so in my house growing up, I had like a little front yard on the side here, and then there was like a walkway up to the front porch, and then there was another little part of the yard on this side. And so I'm not kidding you, man. For probably 6 or 7 hours, Teddy brought all his Army Men down, and I brought all mine down, and we spent hours setting up on each side of the sidewalk, facing each other, like getting our armies ready. You know,
go to battle.
We'd have like 200 grenade guys ready. You know what I mean? Just holding the grenade like this. And we'd have the machine gun guys. And dude, it was You know, we'd have them perched like way up top.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
We'd have some of the paratrooper ones coming off the porch and shit.
Oh,
and
you know what, dude? So now it's coming back to me. There was a different pose for each. There was a regular just infantry gunner. There was the guy that was down on one knee with a big machine gun. There was the grenade guy that was like standing like this. You know what I mean? Like about to lob that shit. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
I forgot about
those. I love.
I hope they're in. They gotta be.
Oh, they gotta be. There's no way they're not. And Lincoln Logs. I loved my Lincoln Log set when I was a kid.
Those were cool.
Yeah, which I know for a fact are in there because I've been to the Toy Museum.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah, like 30 times with Lonnie.
I've been wanting to go, but I just,
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And every time I see something that I didn't see last time, it's like, oh my God, I remember. Oh my God, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I remember that.
That's what it's going to be like.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, so mine was wrestlers. I was into wrestling.
Okay.
And they had these rubber wrestlers. Got the ring. I would be wrestling with these dolls for hours and hours and hours, and yeah, so that was mine.
That's awesome.
Of course, the He-Man or G.I. Joes and shit like that too, but mine was more like the wrestling.
Yeah.
Those damn Army guys. God, that was great.
I love those things.
So yeah, let's get into it. 1998 is when it officially opened, so this is the first year.
First inductees.
First inductees, let's hear
So I have 11 toys inducted this year.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
They weren't messing around.
I know. So, number one is the teddy, and these were in no particular order, it's just...
Yeah.
So the teddy bear.
Gotta be in there.
Teddy bear is just, everybody had a stuffed animal when they were a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I had one. It wasn't necessarily a bear, but you know what I mean? I feel like
your favorite?
Yeah, I had my favorite. I actually still have it
And
from when I was a kid.
And you gotta think, one of the traits, longevity.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Dude, a teddy bear's been around since...
And they will continue to be around for forever.
Forever?
Yeah. And also, too, if you guys are interested in some of these toys or that we're going over or in hearing the history about them, the museumofplay.org website, which we'll include in the description down below, has a big bio about each toy. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time to read all about these things, but they'll tell you about the how these toys got started, who the inventors of them were, and just all sorts of small detailed information about each toy.
But I think our details would be a lot better.
Yeah. Erector set, another one inducted in '98.
A what?
Erector sets? Dude, did you never play with erector sets, bro? My god. Dude, you could build anything with these. They'd come with little electric motors.
Metal?
Yeah, dude, they're all metal pieces, man. You could make everything. You could make it. You remember the Sandlot? You remember the Sandlot?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when they drove that little cart down the little ramp and got the ball? That was from an erector set. You could build anything, dude. You could build towers and elevators and cars and all kinds of shit. I had some when I was a kid. They were great.
Wow, erector set. I've never seen that.
Yeah, erector sets, man. They're awesome. Another one? Crayola crayons.
Man. I remember my first time, my mom got me the box of 64.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just the 8 or the primary colors or just the regular.
Yeah.
Bam,
You get the 64 or I had a 96.
Whoa.
With the sharpener in the back. Yeah.
I thought it was so cool.
Oh,
I brought him in and I was like, and then I seen like 6 other kids with him. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, so the original colors in the original set, created by Barney and Smith in 1900, had black, brown, orange, violet, blue, green, red, and yellow.
Yeah.
So
it was just your little flat
original,
pack.
a little flat pack box. Yep. But man, dude, Crayola crayons. Oh man.
Yeah, they'll be around forever as well.
Oh,
coloring's huge now. I'm not even kidding you.
I wonder how many Crayola crayons have been made. Trillions. It's gotta be.
I mean,
it's gotta be.
We'll be back on that.
We're definitely gonna have to look that up. Another one in 1998, the Frisbee.
Still around. There's a sport.
There's a
golf.
sport now. Yeah, from the Frisbee. Barbie doll, also inducted in 1998.
Yeah.
I feel like that one had to go first round.
Barbie.
Because it's
She's
such
been around
forever. Yeah, forever. Next one, Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh.
I used to love this thing, man. You draw your little thing and then you...
Now,
and draw it again.
Let's be honest. Could you ever draw anything?
No, absolutely not. No. So the picture that we're looking at right now of this Etch-a-Sketch has a teddy bear on it. And it's beautiful. It looks like a pencil drawing. And I'm convinced that this is...
it's not done by us.
I think it might be photoshopped. I'm sure, but I could never make anything other than lines that went like this.
Yeah, and even if you took your time, if you were just trying to get that circle edge or anything.
Yep. Did you ever see people do this that are good at it?
Oh yeah,
it's amazing watching them go.
And it came out fantastic.
Yeah, it came out freaking great.
Oh, God.
Came out freaking great. All right, the next one, Monopoly.
Always.
I mean, arguably the best board game in the history of board games.
Yep. And I think we did a show on something. We've done so many that they print more Monopoly money
than real money. Yep. Yep.
I mean,
100%.
But yeah, Monopoly's good.
Another one. Oh, I forgot. I used to have these when I was a kid. Tinker Toys.
Yeah, I played with these in kindergarten.
I had a set of these. I forgot all about these, man. You could make such cool things with Tinker Toys.
Yeah. I remember my kindergarten teacher had those.
I'm about to buy some of these for my kids so that I can play with them.
Tinker
Toys. Next one, one of my daughter's most favorite types of toys.
Yeah?
Play-Doh.
Wow.
I mean, what's there to say more?
Now, I remember you could, you made, food, and didn't they have like a Play-Doh set?
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, there's all kinds of things that you can get now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Marbles, another one inducted in 1998. Now, I never played, because, there's an actual game that you play with marbles.
I was just going to ask that. Yeah.
I never played that, but, I mean, I feel like every child ever, anywhere, has owned marbles.
You know what?
Or something.
You know what I did see online the other day was marble racing.
Oh.
You ever see this?
No, but I'm going to look it up, because it sounds cool.
Dude, it's crazy. So, you just line all the marbles up, and you let it go, and it goes down a board, but it's just a long board with loops and all sorts of stuff, and
I got this little set for Lonnie, and it's got like all these pieces that you can put together and build like this big tower that the marbles go down. One's got like doop 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 doop, and then it's got like a spirally one, and then it's got like a loop, and then it's got like all these different things. That's fun to play.
Don't step on one of them.
No.
Speaking of,
the worst thing to step on in the history of the world, Legos, also inducted in 1998. Oh, what a good first year ballot there is.
Legos is a staple, and also there is a TV show. Have you seen this?
Yep.
Lego building or whatever?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
I can't believe what I watch being built with Legos. And then, second of all, I mean, no disrespect or complaints, I didn't know how expensive Legos was.
Dude, it's unreal how much you can spend on Legos, dude. Especially like the cool sets and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh my god. It's crazy.
So, yeah, Legos, I mean, I played with Legos. My girlfriend's kid has a whole box of Legos still.
I never had any like the cool sets. Like I used to just get I just had a big huge thing
and you would just
of Legos.
Build what you thought was cool.
Yep. That, or if I did get a set, they would pretty much just all end up in a bin all together anyways. Yeah. So, yeah. All right, so that does it for 1998.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. All right. We are going to 1999.
99. Party like it's 1999.
1999. Remember, everyone's like, the world's going to blow up in 2000 or whatever it was. All right, so here we go. 1999, Lincoln Logs.
Yeah, buddy, we were just talking about Lincoln Logs.
Yep.
I loved them. I had a huge set.
And you could build, I mean,
anything.
Yeah.
Anything. They were so cool. They had like the different pieces for like the roof, and they had the oh man, it was so cool.
I actually used Lincoln Logs for school project in elementary school.
Nice.
Because we had to build, I think back then it was like the Indians and something on Thanksgiving. I don't remember what specifically, but I was like, oh damn, I got Lincoln Logs. I wasn't the only one.
No.
There was kids coming in with some sweet ass Lincoln Log like stuff. Oh, it was cool. All right. Here is one of my absolute not favorite toys.
Uh-oh.
The hula hoop.
Oh, man. Oh, boy, do we got...
Let's just say one night
we had an experience with hula hoops.
That I can't hula hoop.
Right.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot harder than you think.
Was that? That was the best night ever.
That was the best night ever.
Oh man, we might have to tell that story on a show one day.
Oh, we could not get hula hooping down. But hula hoops coming all,
We couldn't get anything that night.
Nothing. Literally nothing. But they
got ready to get rid of shit that night.
They have like ones with lights. And, it's
like people that are really good at it. It's unbelievable
to watch them.
Yeah,
just be like,
crazy.
And they're just like, dude,
especially when they do like all different types of shit too. Like I can barely even make one go around my hip 10 times, let alone fucking.
Not now.
Not now. Not with the issue we're dealing with. Oh, also, side note: if you see either one of us grunting or wincing in pain, it's because we're both in pain. He's probably got a sciatic nerve issue. I have a tendon issue that presents itself very similar to sciatic nerve pain. So both of our lower backs are chalked.
Backs are jacked
He's got a huge pillow behind him right now. Little insider stuff that you didn't plan on knowing today.
If you see me sitting straight up.
But if you hear us grunt, please ignore it.
All right, one of my favorites. I thought I was pretty good at this, but I realized I wasn't. The yo-yo.
Oh, dude. Middle school, for me. Middle school? Was it high school? Was it like 9th grade? I can't remember. No, it had to be middle school. It was like 7th grade. Dude, yo-yos.
They were cool. Now, could you do the zoo?
I could do a bunch of different stuff. I could walk the dog.
Yeah.
I could do the cradle.
Oh,
when it like swung in between. I could do around the world. I could do all different types of shit.
But once you got it down, it was fun.
Oh yeah, dude. I used to have like the cool ones that had like the little bearings in them and stuff, and they would like light up and do all types of shit, dude.
So you can light it down and it just stays down.
Yep.
And it's like
it would like stay there forever. Yeah.
And
Dude, I had so many yo-yos taken in middle school, man. It was brutal.
Question is, how many times did you hit yourself in the face?
A lot. Trying to go out and then back and like missing it because I'm not.
I remember the I tried that one where it just went straight out right in my face. It was so stupid. Okay.
I thought I was so cool with those yo-yos too, man.
Yo-yos are great. The Viewmaster. So it's kind of what's that? That's the other name.
It's like a kaleidoscope, almost.
Yeah, you click it.
Mm-hmm.
You put the little,
it's like a little slideshow. Like a personalized. They look like binoculars.
Yeah. The Viewmaster. I didn't know that's what it was called.
I didn't know that's what it was called either. I remember those things though.
You put it in and you just
look at a picture of a tree.
It's just a slide.
Well, you buy the things and they were like round and they had like 8 pictures on them each or something like that.
Thought it was so cool. You're like, wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And it was like the worst, grainiest picture that you could possibly ever see. Yep.
Fantastic. Roller skates.
Oh, all right. I'm a roller blade guy myself, not a roller skate guy.
Yep. So I did the roller skates. We used to have roller skating parties, when I was younger. There used to be Roller Skate USA.
Yep, and Horizon Fun Effects.
Oh, that's still
what
there.
It was when I was...
It's still there?
Yeah. That's where I went when I was a kid, man. My dad used to take me there 30 times a year.
Yeah.
Easy.
So you were on blades, though?
On blades, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on blades.
I tried rollerblading. I got it. I just couldn't stop. So, when I went to stop, I, bowed my legs and just swooped and fell, always. I tried the back brake thing, and then, it never worked.
I always had, the hockey-style skates.
Yeah.
So I would just drag my foot to stop.
And we even have roller derby now.
I know. Roller derbies are sweet.
Yeah.
I want to go to one.
I used to go to those all the time back in the day. The wagon, the Radio Flyer wagon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the most iconic wagon ever is a Radio Flyer.
Red,
white wheels,
black
handle, black frame.
And now, this thing it's great because you can push your little kid in it, right?
Oh yeah,
you're doing yard work. You're like, oh,
throw it in the wagon.
Let me use this little wagon real quick, or So there's definitely multiple purposes for it,
for sure.
So yes, that is 1999.
All right. So I'm gonna go to the new millennium. 2000. Got 5 toys inducted in 2000. The first one, the jump rope.
Oh.
Still used by
the jump rope.
Millions and millions of people in both exercises and schools and everything. The ones, I'll tell you what I remember the most about jump ropes though, is those plastic ones that they used to have in gym class and they clicked every time you did one and hit the floor. Yeah. It was so irritating. I used to hate that noise.
Jump rope's hard.
Yep. So here's one which did span a lot of generations, but I feel like it's no longer hitting with current generations anymore. It's jacks.
Oh.
Remember the jacks? They were like little spikes, almost like multi-pointed spikes that would be on the ground.
Ooh.
And you'd have the ball, and you'd have to go one first. So you'd throw the ball up, it would bounce, and you'd pick up one jack, and then you'd have to catch the ball.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
And then you did the same thing again. You'd have to get 2,
Yeah.
and then you'd have to get 3, and you'd have to get 4. You'd have to get more than like the next person or something. It was a pretty cool game. Also a bitch to step on these things.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Did that a couple of times. 2000 as well. The bicycle.
Everybody loves bicycles.
You can't. I feel like there's nobody ever that's not had a bike.
Especially when you're a kid.
Oh yeah, dude.
And dude,
And if you live in a neighborhood too, man, dude.
Yes.
Dude, you hit the bike and you're gone, man.
and there's so many accessories that go with the bike.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the spoke shit. You can put the cards in to make it sound like a motorcycle.
Yep.
Then you start learning wheelies and jumps and skids and flips and.
Bikes are iconic though because it's like your first bit of freedom when you're a kid.
Oh, for sure.
Like you can really travel a distance once you have a bike.
Out of your parents' eyesight.
Right. You can go down and around the corner and be at your buddy's house, a couple miles away in 10 minutes,
But it was always cool, like you said, living in a neighborhood. Like, so here, when we were younger, when it, was time to get a bike, who's going to get the coolest bike?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, it was just fun. Bike competition.
Oh, man.
Let me ride yours, you can ride mine, and, wiping out. Oh,
I used to love bike riding back in the day. One of my favorite toys all time, next up, in 2000, the Slinky.
Slinky. Wow. First time I seen it go down the stairs, I was like, how does it do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Mind blown.
Yep.
Mind blown.
I couldn't believe it.
And then also, finally, rounding out 2000, Mr. Potato Head.
Yes.
Gotta love Mr. Potato Head.
This guy's been around forever.
Yeah. Yep. It's
really.
I never really loved this toy because I always lost the pieces, but I feel like it's a staple for every kid to have at some point. Some relative is going to buy a kid a Mr. Potato Head.
Yep. So I never in my life, no matter whose house I went to or who had a Mr. Potato Head, I was never able to get the full experience because there was always 10 pieces missing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I would never be able to build
one eye, 2 arms, 1 foot, an ear, and just a mustache.
And then I'm like, where's all the... I don't know, they're lost, they're gone. So it's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, my daughter has a Mr. Potato Head that she got at some point for something.
Nice.
And no, we don't. I have 1 ear left.
See?
That's it. And
but the potato's always there.
Oh yeah, never lost a potato.
Never lose that.
Nope.
That's so funny.
Yep.
All right, we in 2002?
2001.
2001?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I meant.
Yep.
The Tonka trucks.
I have so many of these.
Yep.
I did as a kid. They were great, man. The diggers and the
it was fantastic,
dude,
wasn't it? Getting down in that dirt. See, my dad worked for the town of Brighton, and he was always riding in trucks and doing, using all that stuff. Again, I was out there for hours in the backyard. I'd find a dirt path, and it would just turn into a...
yeah.
What are you doing to the yard? You know what I mean? Huh? I just made a whole huge dirt pile.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, so those were good. And there's only 2.
Yeah. 2 for
Silly Putty.
Silly Putty. Silly Putty was always fun.
Yeah.
And they make some form of that now, and it's all over the place still. You can still buy it. It's still cheap. It's still weird. It's still kind of wet, but it's sort of not.
Yeah. But isn't this the stuff where it's like you put it on newspaper and you could see it on the other side? Okay,
yep.
It's transparent. You're like, oh, look, check this out. Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Tonka Truck and Silly Putty, 2001.
All right. So, for 2002, I also only have 2 inductees. The Jigsaw Puzzle.
Jigsaw Puzzle.
Which, of course, everybody's done a puzzle at some point in their life.
Yeah.
And then the Raggedy Ann doll.
Not
me.
not me.
But I remember them.
Every my friend's sisters always had.
Always had the Raggedy Anns. Yep.
Yeah. And they came. I mean, back in the day, they were.
Oh, they were
like sewn by your grandma.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yup.
They were bad.
Yup.
Oh, all right. Those are good. I like those. 2003 we're on.
Yep.
Okay, we got checkers.
Oh, I love The Checkers is a great game, and one that I feel like will be played for forever.
You know, you play the game, you know the game. It gets to a point where one of you you're just like, I gotta do it.
Yep.
And then the greatest feeling of checkers, nailed it.
Yep.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. When you get set up for that and you're just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, king me. And then you're like, oh, and then you just, whoop who's
at that point, too, you just smash the board and tell them to get the fuck out of your face because you just got owned, dude.
I'm so glad you knew that.
Just got owned. Oh, yeah, dude. That's it.
Dun.
King me, bitch. Wow! Just smash the board, dude. That's it. Get out of my face. Next!
Shit, that's great.
Yeah. Or one of the scariest moments is like when you have one piece left and they have like 4 or 5 kings and you're just like this.
Sink. Yeah. Dink. Yeah, until they corner you into the corner.
Yep, and they just move each one just one box every time. You're like, mother.
And they're looking at you, they're like...
Yep.
They're just waiting for you to give up.
Yep.
Hell no.
No, hell no.
Never give up.
Nah. Because you never know. You might be able to get one of them kings too, bro. And then you get one of your guys back, boy. You're in the game.
You never give up.
You're in the game.
Alpha blocks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the wooden blocks with the alphabet letters on them?
Yeah. Yep.
My daughter has a set of those right now at home.
Yeah?
Yep.
So, I was at my friend's house. He has a kid. He had these laying out.
Did you start building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad words, though.
Oh.
Just to see if he would, like, see it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, those are the only 2 I got. It says, Tonka Trucks.
No, you still got 1 selected.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. So there's only 2.
Yep.
Idiot.
Yep.
Can't keep up with this modern, technology.
Yeah. All right, 04. I only got 3. But they are 3 great ones.
Oh, yes.
Scrabble.
Oh.
Again, a great board game.
So board games in general, even at our age,
yeah,
are still fantastic to play.
Yeah.
Fun.
I might like board games more now than I did when I was a kid.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Well, especially because I'm better at them now.
Well, that is true.
Suck.
Back in the day, you're just...
G.I. Joes, arguably one of the best toys of all time.
Yep. Now, when those came out, your Army guys were stiff. When G.I. Joes came out...
Yeah, but the G.I. Joes were so expensive. You could get a bucket of 100 Army men for like $2.
This is true.
You know what I mean? Plus, I'd maul over some. One of my buddies would try to bring like a G.I. Joe or 2 to like an Army man fight, and I'd just swarm them with like 1,000. He'd be like, you're dead.
You're like, all right, leave.
Yep.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And finally, the rocking horse.
Man, it's... Yeah.
So my grandfather was a craftsman. He was a wood craftsman. He built me one when I was about 2.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom saved it for my whole life. And when I had Lonnie, and they came up after COVID, she brought it with her out of storage. Yeah. So, and Lonnie uses it all the time. And, all the kids that come over play on it and stuff like that. And it is just as sturdy. I mean, it's a cool rocking horse, man.
Yeah.
And he built it by hand from scratch. It's super cool. It's in my house right now, and I'm gonna leave it. I'll save it for her. To give to her kids. You know what I mean? It's so cool though that my grandpa built it for me.
The test of time.
Yeah, that'll be one of those things that'll hopefully get passed down in my family for. For years and years.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scrabble for sure.
Yeah,
like it. All right, we're going to 2005.
Yep.
I got 3 toys here.
All right.
Jack in the Box.
Always creep me out, man. I hate clowns.
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, they had all kinds of songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the only one I know. Made back in 19... And you knew when it was in And you knew every time.
I hate clowns.
All
but
right.
Again, man, my kid has one of those. It's got a cute little rabbit that like pops out.
Right.
It's not like a creepy ass fucking clown.
Another board game. Candyland.
Okay. Never used to love it, but you know,
I played it a few
had
times.
one, played it.
Is that the one with the ladder, right?
No, that's Shoots and Ladders.
Oh.
That's a great game.
Yeah.
You ever played that as an adult?
Yeah, because there's a lot more strategy to it.
Dude,
than
Shoots
you
and
think.
Ladders when you're an adult, dude, and then every time you hit a shoot, you gotta take a drink.
Oh.
Real intense. Real intense.
Yeah. Because isn't there that one where it's like at the top and it takes you all the way to the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
And you're screwed after
You're
that.
fucked after that one.
Not always.
Nope, not always.
But...
No. Great game.
That's funny.
But Candyland's cool, too.
Okay. Last one here.
Yep.
Simply the cardboard box.
I love that is in the Toy Hall of Fame.
I do,
because it's
too.
not a toy. It is a toy. Arguably one of the best toys ever. Because it's a race car. It's a spaceship. It's a fort. It's whatever you want it to be.
Everything.
I made race cars out of mine.
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time. Dude, and I would get... Oh my god. This is making me so excited.
Spaceships.
Dude, I used to love doing this when I was a kid. I would get... Like, I would cut out in the box, like, where my feet would go, like, where the pedals would be.
Yeah.
I would cut out, like, 3 sides to make, like, a gas and a brake pedal for driving, right? And then I'd take the paper towel rolls from, like, paper towels.
Yeah.
I would take those and put a couple together to make, like, a shifter. You know what I mean? And make a steer. Oh, dude, I used to have some dope race cars. And then, you know, you get lucky and get, like, a dryer or a fridge. Dude, you get the fridge. That's like the holy grail.
Oh, yeah.
Getting a refrigerator box.
And the thing I love about the cardboard box is you get to use your imagination
100%.
above and beyond.
Yeah.
There's nothing
What
there.
was one of those criteria? Like inspires creativity or something like that?
Yeah.
It was like one of the criteria?
Perfect.
Dude.
And even as an adult, like if we get a big ass box, you know what I mean?
Think of playing in it.
Oh, dude, I'm just like, what can I do with this?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to just throw this out.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah. I'm going to use this box.
My inner kid comes out, and I'm like,
dude, every time.
And also, you know, pets.
Mm-hmm.
They'll jump in there.
Oh yeah.
They'll, you know, it's the cardboard.
So I had to buy a new oven because ours literally exploded last year over the summer. Well, whatever, spring, whatever it was. Anyways, but dude, it got delivered, and Lonnie was like, "What's this big box?" And I was like, I had like a light bulb go off over my head. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Hold on, honey, let me get this stupid thing out." So I got it out and left the brand new oven literally just sitting in my driveway.
Yeah.
So that we could play with in the box together, dude. And
she
I was
loved
like,
it,
so
right?
I crawled in it, and she was like, "What are you doing down there?" I was like, "Look, it's like a fort." And then took her a minute, but then, dude, she was all over it, bro. We played in that box literally until it fell apart.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, days and days and days outside. Yeah, dude, it was great. It was great. It was great.
So that was one that I was not expecting to be in here.
Me neither. That just blew my mind. But I love that.
That's so perfect.
I'd buy a beer for whoever the person was that suggested the cardboard box. And you know that it was just one person.
Oh, for
and
sure.
they were like, "How about the cardboard box?" And everyone went, "Oh,
because
fuck yeah!"
Just
That's
like
exactly
you said,
what
how is it not a toy?
Yeah,
because
it is. It is. You can't even argue with me that a cardboard box is not a toy.
That was brilliant.
It's arguably one of the best toys ever.
Man, that might be my favorite out of all of these so far.
Oh, me too, 100%.
I mean,
that cardboard,
creatively and like just because, dude.
And I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that.
Never even crossed my mind.
Nope, me neither.
The cardboard
box. That's awesome.
Brilliant.
All right, so what am I here? 06.
2.6.
Got the Easy Bake Oven.
Oh.
I ate a lot of awful things out of these.
Isn't that where the Play-Doh comes into play?
It'd be like my cousins, my cousins would like have these, and like she would like actually make a thing because like they worked. Like you could actually make stuff in the Easy Bake Ovens.
Oh, really?
You could really make like cookies, and like they would sell dough that you could cook in these things.
What?
Yeah.
Is it plastic?
No. The real food you could make in these Easy Bake Ovens.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew they made them, but I didn't know that you could really cook as a kid.
Yep.
That's brilliant.
Yep. And then
Get them started.
Lionel Trains.
Trains.
Yeah. I mean, Lionel Trains was like the first one to really do it with like little model trains. But I mean, model trains in general. My neighbor growing up in the house I grew up in, my neighbor, he was a conductor.
Oh shit.
For like 40 years.
Damn.
On the railroads, and he had this immaculate train set in his basement, and he used to let me come over and he'd turn it on, he'd let me play with it and stuff.
Wasn't that cool?
Oh my god, dude, it was amazing.
So speaking of that, my grandfather was into trains.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. His whole basement was from one side to the other a
just
huge
the sickest
table.
Train set.
Dude, it was down to the details and shit, and like it was so fun to go down there and just the controls.
Yeah.
Yep. And it had all the lights, and it had like it was just
trees and little buildings around the stuff. Yeah, man.
like if like had the space and the I guess extra money to do it.
Yeah.
It would be so cool to set up like a
real
train,
thing.
but then you add in,
get a little bridge,
whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, a little town that it stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Midwest town. You know what I mean?
And then you implement all these little things.
And then you get people, and then you get little trucks that are driving down the road. Dude, I would build one in a heartbeat if I had the money or the time to do it, man.
And you know how like peaceful it would be? You're just down there.
Right. And then the real gangsters are the ones that all the stuff that they get for that, it's all model stuff. So then they have to build the little trees, and then they have to paint the little trees, and then they paint the sidewalks. And fucking super cool. Super cool.
That'd be so sweet.
Yeah, so 2006, the Easy Bake Oven and train sets.
2006, man. These are great.
Yeah.
And if you have any favorite toys or anything that you want to give us a funny story on, comment, right?
Faux show.
Jesus.
Faux show.
All right, so we're going to 2007. Some game changers right here for our eternal lives here.
Preach it.
The Atari
game system. So,
inducted.
Not only does this toy museum feature the Atari like this, but they also have a video game Hall of Fame.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Yeah, where parts of the museum are dedicated to just video games.
Oh, well, we got to do that.
So it's the NES, it's the, you know what I mean, Sega Genesis, and then all the big games, Mario and Sonic and so DK many. And, you know what I mean, like all that stuff.
So many.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Super cool.
So, yes, I remember my older brother got a hold of this. He was, he was like, oh, it came out. I played it. I was like, man, this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow. And just looking back, the graphics.
Oh, dude, it's 8-bit graphics. It's just a bunch of squares with different colors. It's terrible.
All right. And then the kite.
I love kites.
Dude, the kite
I feel like I've been saying this entire show, but
this is great.
We bought a kite for my daughter.
Yeah.
And we took her to the park
but you see,
ran it across the field, while I was out of breath, and it was great.
The thing that I love though is these toys have been around forever and they're still being carried on to your daughter. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like, oh man. And the kite though.
All right,
this is what we should do. We should really, if we're gonna do something, we should really just buy a kite and just see, how far. I remember one time I went to MCC. I was with my friend and his mom, and it was windy as hell, and she got this big-ass kite. And I was small. I'm a small dude. So she's like, hold it. So I'm holding it. It had the two hands, the plastic, right?
Yeah.
So then it takes off, and it's just like... it's like burning my hands, and I'm like, this shit hurts. I just let go, and this kite just flew like over the expressway. It was just gone.
Yep.
And she's like, "Why'd you let go?" And I was like, and I had like, the red burns on my. I was like, that shit was burning my hand. I was like, that hurt. She goes, "Oh my God, that kite was so expensive." I was like, "I'm sorry, but A, you wanted me to hold it.
Right.
And
B, that shit hurt.
Dude, my God. But yeah, kites. We should get a pimp-ass kite and just...
I'm down.
Fly it one day.
Yeah, with gloves.
With gloves. Because I can't even imagine now. I mean, they gotta still come with...
Oh, dude, they still come with the shitty little red thing that you wrap the string around. That's what mine came with.
So our goal would be, we have to get
a nice one.
We got to get a handle with like a 3,000 foot string.
See how far we can go.
And just let it go and let it go. We'll go. We'll go to like the lake.
I'm not stringing that shit back in. Though.
No, we'll just let it.
No, yeah, we'll just let it go.
I mean,
snip the thing. Play like the Titanic theme song or something.
We'll write a note on it if you find this.
Please watch One Drink Podcast.
And that'll be the one person that watches.
It'll be a link to the show where we actually filmed us letting the thing go.
And they're the only person that comments.
It'll probably land in one of your super fans in front yards.
Oh God,
man, that'd be awesome.
Oh, so the kite is...
all right, so we're doing a kite. We're doing the kite.
Yeah,
all right.
For sure. That's
super kite. The super kite.
Oh, shit.
All right, here we go. My last year
for
this episode here. 2008, the baby doll.
Baby doll.
I mean, my kid is obsessed with baby.
Yeah.
It's baby everything.
Yep.
She has like 12 of them.
Oh, okay. So she's got a fleet.
My mom won't stop buying them. So, yes, a fleet. Yes.
A fleet
of
babies.
Yes. Yes, it's nearly a battalion of babies. It's just...
She's like, "Dad, you want to go to war?"
She loves it.
Me and my babies.
Me and babies.
Take you and your army
Me and babies. Next, the skateboard.
Oh.
The cause of much, much aggravation.
Now, let me ask you this now that you're a parent. Is this every parent's nightmare?
No.
No?
No, boys are. Boys with skateboards. Yes. So, yeah, in a way, yes.
Yeah.
To answer your question, yes.
Because, all right, have you skateboarded before?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah?
I had many skateboards. I used to go down to Credco all the time and...
Oh, so you're decent.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just liked new skateboards. Okay. Yeah. Plus, I was shitty, so I always broke them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I tried it. I didn't like putting one foot up and having to just push myself. Mm-hmm. Because I would put my other foot up there for like 3 seconds and then have to push myself. So I was like, this is stupid. But we have hills here. So I went to the top of the hill and I was like, well, if I'm at the top, I won't have to use my foot. Right? Going down, I'm balancing. I'm like, yeah. Oh, shit.
Speed bubbles.
How you going to...
Done.
Wiped out.
Yep. Tore everything up.
On pavement. No. Oh, yeah. No pads, no helmet. Scuffed up everything. Hurt, cried. Yep. I mean, it was just... skateboards. Not my favorite.
No.
But fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we did lay on them, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. We used to sit on them, lay on them.
Yeah, you'd
Yep. They're like a luge. Yep.
Yeah, a luge. That's it. But yeah, my one friend was really good. John, he was the skateboard guy around the neighborhood. Yep. He could do flip kicks. He could
do all kinds of shit.
It was so cool to see.
My buddy's little brother was big into skateboarding, and he actually got pretty good as well.
Yeah.
But I just, I don't know. I fell so many times, and I just didn't want to.
It's not fun.
I was like, I don't want to keep doing this to get better, because I don't really care if I ever get better. And I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I do miss buying a new skateboard. You get the cool graphics on the bottom.
Oh, they came in.
You get the fresh tape on top.
And they kept getting like a little bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The trucks were super cool, and you get cool wheels that are a cool color. I used to love building that new skateboard. It's fun.
The skateboard, again, will be around for quite some time.
So finally, for 08, now here's one. Very much like the box.
Really?
Which is not really a toy, but... it is a toy. The stick.
The stick.
The stick.
So funny you brought
It
this
in
up.
2008. The stick.
Holy shit, dude.
And in here, it's funny too. It says the stick may be the world's oldest toy.
I mean,
Dude, swords, spears, magic wands, guns. You know what I mean? Like a stick could be a staff. You know, man.
again, the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Especially when you get that good stick too. You know what I mean? It's like the perfect diameter, the perfect length.
Yeah.
It's straight.
But then you could like,
You know what I mean? Oh yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yep.
So let me tell you that I know I'm getting old,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to do with the stick.
Oh.
Yeah. I was out walking in like Mendon Ponds, or no, we went on some nature walk.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I need?
A walking stick.
A goddamn walking stick. So I'm looking around, and right there in front of me, it was the perfect stick, dude. It was like, I was like, oh shit, I got my walking.
Yeah.
It's in the back
Did
of
you
my.
keep the stick?
It is in the back of my car for when
Dude,
I go.
everybody keeps good walking sticks, man. I used to do that all the time when I was a kid too, man. Me and my dad would go camping, and we would do the same thing. We would each search for that perfect walking stick, and when we found it, dude, we would keep them.
Yeah, and so it's great that that's in there because kids.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it goes until you're an adult.
Oh yeah, and then beyond,
and then beyond, because eventually you're gonna
need one.
A cane's made out
Right.
of wood.
I'll go find my own. That's for sure.
Oh my god!
So the stick, man, the stick in the box. I love that those made it.
Could you imagine those two together?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
God. Oh, yeah.
Now you're in a spaceship with a sword, or you're just,
dude, you playing Star Wars then?
Oh my
you're in
God.
an X-wing with a lightsaber, dude.
You could do anything.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep. All right, the final year for the show.
For the show, is it 2009?
2009.
2009, we got.
Oh yes! Oh, I just peeked.
We got some winners here. 2009, the big wheel.
Oh, dude, I loved my big wheel when I was a kid, man.
Oh.
I loved it.
Yep.
I freaking rode that thing until the wheels started to fucking disintegrate.
Oh yeah.
I loved it.
Yep.
I loved it.
And then they also came out with themes. I had the Knight Rider one.
Ooh,
remember that?
Nice. I don't remember
It
the
was
Knight
all-
Rider one, but
It was all black and it had that damn red light
oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
on a big wheel.
That's awesome.
It was so
awesome.
cool. And then eventually they came out with the one with the brake.
Oh, the one with the brake, dude.
You could do that.
Well, you know, they have like the adult motorized ones now.
I've seen those.
With the plastic that goes around the wheels.
Yeah.
And on the back wheel, so that you just go, and then you go, and it goes, shoo! It just slides
I
out.
still want to try one of those.
Oh, man.
Have
so
you?
Good. No, I have not tried
No?
one. It's on my bucket list. For sure.
Those things look cool as hell.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so the ball.
Done.
But
That's a dodgeball.
the picture here is that red.
That's a dodge. That makes
Rubber.
the ding when you like hit it on something. That's a dodgeball ball.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
From gym class.
Yes.
In elementary school. That's what that ball is right there. And everybody that's watching this knows exactly the ball that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to put a picture up. We don't need to tell you anything else. You know exactly the ball that we're talking about.
The red ball.
The red ball. Yep.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
And, I mean, you play dodgeball against other athletes that could whip that thing 1,000 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
I've got pegged in the balls with this thing.
Oh yeah.
Done.
Right in the face.
It leaves that little red indent mark.
Yeah. They got those little
On your
those
face.
little lines on them in the squares.
And that shit hurts.
Yeah. Well, and like they're never really like full with air. They always got like some give. So I feel like it hits you in the face and then it like folds around your face. So it's like I thought you got right here. Yeah, the ball wrapped all the way around my face because they were never full of fucking air.
And everybody has a horror story.
Oh yeah.
Of playing with these.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yep, yeah, because there's a very distinct sound when that ball hits a face. There's a very distinct noise, and there's always that.
moment. You know what I mean?
And everyone just stops.
Yeah, because they all know how it feels.
Because that person just drops.
Yeah.
Like they got knocked out.
Yep.
I remember the first time
hit with a hammer.
Go to gym class, and this dude George, he was good. He just picked it up and he just heaved it, and he hit this girl right in the face, and it just was like dong, and she just fell in the whole class. The coach was like, "Time out, time out."
The fucking whistle.
With the whistle. Oh my god, that was great.
Yep. The whistle and the short shorts.
Oh yeah.
And the tight, white polo. That's what I can remember, man.
And the socks up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. 2009, the Game Boy.
Ah, I still have the original one.
The Game Boy was great. I use it all the time.
I have my original one.
Do you?
The big gray brick.
Oh yeah.
I have it, dude. I have the extendable speakers that go on the bottom, and then the extra battery pack that clips up around the top and around the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember.
Sick. I used to play Pokemon on them bitches all the time.
I remember Ross's mom she loved the Tetris, but the older she got like a glass that went over.
Yeah.
And
it like makes magnifies.
She played Tetris forever, hours. She's like, "Don't bug me, I'm playing Tetris." But yeah, the Game Boy.
What a great way to round out this show with the Game Boy.
Holy shit, dude, those were fantastic.
Yeah.
All of those.
Box.
God,
Game Boy.
that was great.
Lincoln Logs.
So many that bring you back that you forget about.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, especially, dude, the box for me was the winner of all the ones that we went over.
Yeah.
I think if somebody came up to me and said, out of all the toys that we just went over on this show, you can only have one. Which one would it be?
Yeah.
I would probably pick the box.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
You could do so many.
I could probably pick the box.
Many
Yeah.
things.
Oh, Tinker toys though. I gotta look up Tinker. I'm gonna buy my daughter a set of Tinker toys.
Yep.
Actually, I'm gonna buy myself a set of Tinker
I was gonna say your daughter.
I'm just saying it so that it doesn't look like I'm just buying toys for myself.
Jackie,
You know
look
what I mean?
at the. Yeah. Okay.
Look what I got for her. Oh, she's not home. Oh, that's okay. I'll open it and get it ready for her. It'll be totally cool. She'll come down. I'm singing in this big globe.
Oh, or did you buy those for her?
No.
For you?
Yeah. Yes. All the above.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But anyways, guys, if you have a favorite toy, or if you've been to the Toy Hall of Fame at the Museum of Play here in Rochester, let us know how your experience was and what your favorite toy was at the Toy Hall of Fame. Let us know what your favorite one was out of this group. If you could have only one out of this group, let us know what it would be. And don't forget, you can check out these toys and more at the Museum of Play here in Rochester.
Yeah, for sure.
Link in the description down below if you want to check out all these toys and more, or read up about some of them. I read through some of the bios on these, and they're really cool to see how they came about, how they evolved, where they came from, why they came to be, and it's cool to know that, you know, a lot of humble stories brought about something that will be remembered for all of time. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. Don't forget, you can also check out this and all of our other shows, both on our Facebook and YouTube page, both at One Drink Podcast. Don't forget to drop a like, hit the sub button on the channel, please.
Yes.
We'll wait real quick while you do that.
Please. And when you're done with that, just share it on any social media site with one person.
Just send them the link.
Oh,
Copy paste. You can do it right up there. Just copy it.
Yep.
It's right in the. I'll wait too. Cool, thanks. Well, now that you're subbed and you send it to one friend,
We appreciate you.
and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Cheers.